questions asking me how to make sauerkraut. Is it really hard? It's actually ridiculously easy to do and super affordable. So this head of cabbage, got it at the farmer's market for $2. That's the first ingredient. The second ingredient, I'm using some Himalayan pink sea salt right there. I think it's cost me about $2. No, I don't even think it was $2 for that jar worth. I'm going to use 2.5-ish, maybe 2 3/4 of a teaspoon of that salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm chunking up this cabbage. You can see I've got the core out of all of it except for this one. I'm going to cut this core out. Then it's going to go into my food processor, and I use, you can see this one sort of says 2mm. Yeah, 2mm depth that I use to slice the cabbage. And it's all going to end up in this half-gallon jar. We'll get there in a second. So I'm going to start shredding the cabbage. So there we are, 1 head of cabbage shredded. I think this bowl, I think it's like 16 cups or something like that. Nope, totally wrong, just checked, 32 cups. That's a crap ton of cabbage. So anyway, 1 head of cabbage. You can see it's actually already sort of moist. There's no water added. Just cutting it, it already starts to release the moisture in it. Now all you need to do is add the salt. And this is the Himalayan pink sea salt. I got it in bulk foods at Winco. Again, I think it was like $1 something a pound. I got this for less than $2. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the sea salt over the top. There's 1. 2. And we'll go not quite 3, so about 2 3/4. Now I'm gonna get my hands in there and start massaging. Okay, so I got the salt in there, I mixed it all in there, and the more you mix it, the more the liquid releases, and you see it starts getting looser. The test really is to take a little bite, and if it tastes about as salty as a potato chip, that's perfect. If it's a little on the light side, then just add a smidge more. Next, it's going to go into my candy jar. Okay, so you're thinking, how the heck am I going to get 32 cups of cabbage into this 8-cup jar? I may not get it all in. I may need another quart jar, but you pound this cabbage down. I love this little pounder. It's pretty awesome. And as you pound, it's going to start compressing and releasing water. So you see that down there? The salt helps with that, but so does the pressing. Okay, so that's the whole bowl into my jar. And look, I have extra room. Crazy, right? And look at all that liquid. That's only from the cabbage. Nothing added. Okay. So now I'm going to take my weight. This is called a pickle pebble. It's basically like a hockey puck sized glass weight. Just going to put it in there to help keep it weighed down. This is a pickle pipe. It's a silicone thing. It's got a little bit of a nipple there so that gas can escape but nothing can get in. And then that's going on there, and this will take about a month before it's ready for consumption with the maximum amount of probiotic built into it. So just for reference, this one is for today's batch. This is 2 weeks ago. So it's been fermenting for 2 weeks. As you can see, it has got some O2 buildup. It will just release a little bit as it needs to. I keep it on a plate and over in a cool, dark place. And this one went into the fridge on the 29th of July. So it fermented a month, and you can see it ferments quite a bit down. It looks just like regular sauerkraut you'd buy anywhere, but it tastes better. It's super yummy. So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna munch on my sauerkraut. So good. Great snack. And put it on anything. Sandwiches, whatever. You'll love it. It's super good for your gut. And that's it. Happy sauerkrauting.